Hey everyone, this is Carmen. Welcome back to part 3 of my copywriting breakdown series where I'm taking businesses and different web pages and whatnot and then breaking down all the copy so you can understand the strategies and the theory that goes into it. Now for today, I actually have Morpheo, which is an AI marketing software, and I'm going to go through their entire website and essentially just give you ideas about what I think goes into their copywriting and even their marketing, branding, things like that, and also how I would make it better. Now we're right here on the home page, and one thing I'm a huge advocate of is the above the fold section. And this is really important because it's the first thing people see, and if it's not very optimized, then they might not actually take any action or scroll through the rest of the website. Now if we look at it here, it's pretty staple, just taking a quick look at it. Normally you want a headline, a subhead, and some kind of call to action button. So it says automate and scale, defend against marketing failures, protect your digital marketing ROI with an AI-powered auditing, monitoring, and analysis. And then it looks like there's some features here that you can also click, which is good. Audit PPC campaign budgets in minutes, monitor digital ad budgets and pacing, analyze AI-powered audience segments, daily insights for advertising campaigns, suggestions to improve performance, and alerts for 404s and website errors. Get started for free. Okay, so I think just at a high level, this is pretty good. One thing I would do is probably move the automate and scale into either the subhead or the headline itself. So maybe defend against marketing failures by automating and scaling something, or even protect your digital marketing ROI with AI-powered auditing, monitoring, and analysis. Could work it into that sentence maybe. Might even just be good to remove that completely. I don't feel like it really helps anything, but I do like defend against marketing failures because it's targeting a pain point. So if you are some kind of marketing exec, if you have an agency or something, and you don't want to be wasting money on bad campaigns and errors, then clearly that's going to resonate with you. And what's good about the subhead is that it talks about benefits. So you're protecting the money you spend on your digital marketing with the auditing, monitoring, and analysis driven by AI. So that's pretty good there. Now, some things I would change probably is these features. I think there's some better copy we could do. Audit PPC campaign budgets and minutes. That's good because it's explaining a time savings value proposition. Monitor digital ad budgets and pacing. We could probably change that or make it better. Monitor digital ad budgets and pacing in less time to improve ROI. We could probably just elaborate on it a bit more. Once again, there's always that feature and then the benefit, which is what it actually does for the customer. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right here. Analyze AI-powered audience segments. I would probably change that to something like find the most profitable audience segments, stop targeting bad audience segments, so either provide that benefit, the ROI, or prevent some kind of pain point. Daily insights for advertising campaigns, I like that. Suggestions to improve performance, that's good. Alert for 404s and website errors, I think that's pretty good too. And then what's nice with the get started call to action, one, it contrasts with the page so you can't miss it. Also, starting for free is nice. And something with a lot of SaaS companies in particular is normally they might have like a 7-day trial, 14-day trial, and you have to put in your credit card. So I believe they don't do this just from kind of seeing the above the fold, which is nice. Also notice that in the header and navigation, it's very limited. There's agencies, pricing, login, and get started for free. So it limits the amount of actions you can take, and ultimately that's going to guide us as the user on the page to the main action, which it looks like they're really trying to funnel people to the free demo or version they offer. Accept the cookies there. So now scrolling down, Morpheo is helping over 2,000 companies across 81 countries reduce manual work and better manage their digital ad spend. I like the social proof, 2,000 companies across 81 countries. That's really good because it makes them authoritative. You can trust them because clearly a lot of businesses use the software. Once again, reduce manual work, so it's preventing a pain point. If you're working with a lot of digital marketing, you know there's a lot of manual analysis and different things like that. So taking away the pain point and then better manage their digital ad spend. Maybe we could elaborate a bit more on that. Better manage digital ad spend to increase ROI with less effort, something along the lines of that. But nonetheless, I think that's really good. Scale with AI. We could probably make the header right there just a lot bigger, maybe to match the font size and typography of something up here, almost from like a design perspective, but also just to make it easier to read. All of your campaign data in one place. That's a pretty good benefit, just because if you're in digital marketing, you know there's Google Analytics, Hotjar, all these different tools and things you have to manage. So if you can have it in one place, that's awesome and convenient. Connect the leading advertising and analytics players into one platform in minutes to reduce time analyzing data while staying on top of marketing performance. So exactly that. You can pretty much just have everything in one place for the sake of convenience. And I think they kind of nailed it in terms of explaining that. And then it looks like they're listing some of the platforms you can integrate with, which is nice as well, because you don't want to buy something like this or get the free version only to figure out, oh, you know what, it doesn't integrate with Shopify or Google Ads and things that you use. Morpheo product features. Okay, now I think we're getting into kind of the nitty gritty of exactly what they do. Accelerate your digital marketing team. I don't know if I would keep that exactly. I think I know what they're trying to get at, that it's almost like a way to improve your digital marketing team, or something to kind of add on to them, but there's probably a better way to put that or improve it a little bit. But looking at this, they have a photo of the feature, which is always good. If you're going to use images on a website or really any kind of advertising marketing material, make sure it supports the ad copy. Don't be using just stock photos and things like that. It should, create some kind of emotion, or at least show the product in motion. So audit and optimize your budgets, your PPC budgets across channels. PPC budget to help improve the performance of your advertising campaigns. PPC budget audit, okay, to help improve the performance of your ad campaigns. Could probably dig a little bit deeper into that, like increase conversions, increase return on ad spend, reduce cost of acquisition, conversion, something like that. So could probably just elaborate a little bit on it, even if it's in one sentence. I think that's fine. Monitor ad spend and get pacing alerts to avoid overspending. That's good, because we're talking about overspending and underspending. We could once again elaborate a little bit more on this by saying, so you get the most out of your ad dollars, so you don't upset your CFO, target some kind of pain point there. Analyze audience segments that are based on conversions. I like that. Identify your high and low converting customers. That's pretty good. We might be able to change that up a little bit. Audience segmentation to identify your high and low converting customers, so you target the most profitable audiences and weed out the bad ones. Automated daily insights to reduce manual analysis. That's good. Anomalies and insights to detect unexpected behavior and catch trends, so you stay ahead of the competition, you stay modern with your marketing strategies, and you don't get caught off guard. That's probably something I would integrate into that sentence a little bit. Marketing suggestions to improve performance, to accelerate. So I'd probably tie the AI proposition into this. So we could probably say something like AI-driven marketing suggestions that allow you to grow your business in less time and with less effort. Because that's a big kind of trend they're talking about, is reducing the manual workload. Forecast conversions, ad clicks, ROAS, and versus media spend. Predict and plan digital marketing budgets and results. Once again, I'd probably tie in the whole value proposition of just reduced workload and manual effort into this. I think for the most part, they're kind of nailing it. Audit and monitor SEO and SERP performance. SEO performance monitoring with keyword and competitor SERP alerts. SERP alerts to increase your keyword rankings, organic traffic, and organic ROI. I think there's just a lot of opportunities to just very slightly elaborate on the benefit of the feature. A really common mistake a lot of businesses make, and it's one of the easiest wins you can get, is just elaborating on the benefits of a feature, whether it's a product like this, whether it's a physical product, a service. Just what does it really mean for the customer, and what are they going to get out of it, and how is it going to change their day-to-day life? And last but not least, automated alerts for 404s and website errors. Alerts for website downtime and failures. I would say something like landing page monitoring and alerts for website downtime and failures, so your website is never offline for customers and you don't lose out on any kind of growth or revenue. And then it looks like, okay, you can click the button to learn a bit more about that and go to the individual page. That's awesome. Satisfied customers. Always have to have good social proof. Yeah, that's perfect. Love that. They're coming from G2, it looks like, which is nice. Logo bar, perfect. Yeah, normally the logo bar, you'd probably move up higher on the page. Like normally it's right above or below the above the fold section, but nonetheless, I'm happy that they have it. Nice, bold call to action, start your free trial. No credit card required. Really good for SaaS. Get started for free. So I love that. I think this is perfect. Overall, the homepage, they pretty much nailed it. It's just kind of the little minutia of, if I was to really critique it and do it in my own way, I think just really elaborating on benefits and clarifying some things. But nonetheless, that's really good. Let's go move over to digital marketing agencies. So I'm guessing this is their SaaS, but just provided for bigger companies. Okay, this is what I was talking about also with the above the fold on the homepage. Normally, things should be justified to the left because in user experience and web design, there's something called the F pattern, which is just the typical way we view a web page on average. We'll look at the logo, we'll move over to the right, come back, go down, move over to the right, come back, go down in the shape of an F. So by having the copy over here, it's going to catch their eye more, reduce manual work, so kind of that benefit, avoiding a pain point, give your agency a competitive advantage, which I think every marketing agency wants. Most agencies are still manually managing digital marketing. Add a sophisticated AI engine to help your team work smarter and faster. Okay, I like this because it's actually creating a bit of urgency by saying that most agencies are still working in the past. They're using something that doesn't work, it's outdated, and if you are unfortunately one of those agencies, you better catch up. And there's that get started for free button. I like the high quality, relevant image there. It looks really nice. Even like the whole color scheme and design is awesome. Reduce client churn, okay, avoiding that pain point. Morpheo is built for high growth marketing agencies. They're selecting the audience there. It's not just for, a very specific kind of agency or anything, or it's not vague rather. They're actually selecting that it's for high growth agencies, and you can deliver a better service to your clients with AI powered auditing, monitoring, and analysis. And that's something a lot of clients always want, or rather agencies want, is to keep providing a good experience for their clients because it retains that revenue. Okay, and then once again, they're actually niching down. I love this because then when someone comes to this page, they're thinking, you know what, I am an account leader, I am an agency owner, I am a digital specialist, and then they can think right away, okay, this is for me, and I should check it out. All your data in one place, prioritize your client portfolio, scale profitably, so kind of just giving them really good benefits. Get alerts when data spikes and dips. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. It's a little short, I think. As usual, copy should be split tested. So if they split tested a longer version and the short version, who knows what they might find, but just immediately kind of just feels a little bit short. But I suppose that if you go through the page, you understand the features and whatnot, and then you come to this page, you already have an idea of what they can provide. So nonetheless, I think it's really good. Just could maybe be expanded a bit more. Same call to action, love it. Let's go over the pricing page. Very, very important for SaaS. Simple pricing with fixed costs, unlimited users on every plan, no credit card required to start your 14-day trial. So the credit card thing is a huge objection and problem with SaaS. I know, like, I buy tons of software, and usually I'm a little turned off when there's a credit card required because I know that after that trial, they're probably going to bill me, and if I forget, they're going to bill me, and then I probably have to get it, refunded or something like that. So it is a good objection that they're overcoming by not having the credit card. Simple pricing with fixed costs. I like that too, because a lot of the time SaaS products can be kind of complicated with exactly what you get and the limits and the features. Unlimited users on every plan, that's great to know. And then it looks like really simple, really straightforward. Can I click this for more? No. So Agency 15, Agency 25 custom. I like that they gave it a custom name and didn't just make it like basic, ultimate, pro, something like that, generic. They gave it something kind of memorable. Up to 15 client accounts. So, just at first glance, I think the one thing I would do at minimum is probably have like a bullet list or a chart under each one that shows all the features you get and also the features you don't get to create that kind of comparison and urgency. Because you might think, oh, I want this certain AI or feature in this plan, but you know what, I don't get it. I have to pay a bit more to get Agency 25. And that might help out because it just looks really simple and short and plain, and just, when someone obviously is buying something, especially if it's expensive, like $300-400 a month, they probably want to know exactly what they're getting. So that's what I would do here, but nonetheless, get started for free. I love that. Book a meeting if you're an enterprise and you need a bigger plan. A little bit of just fine print, but yeah, I think the main thing here would be just elaborating on exactly what you get in each plan. Log in and get started free. I'm guessing those are just registration pages. They also have an AI blog. See if they're active. AI marketing blog, subscribe now. So this is nice because that's an SEO keyword they can actually rank for and get more organic traffic. Subscribe to our blog and get the upper hand on your competition. Okay, this is really important because a lot of times when you see email opt-ins, unfortunately, they're really vague and boring. But I like that they give the benefit that if you sign up, you're going to be ahead of competitors because you get all this latest marketing information. Subscribe now, enter your email, so 2 CTAs there, actually 3. I love that. Really nice, high quality featured images. Oh yeah. Looks like they're bringing people on their show or podcast. Very contextual topics as well. SEO, AI, things like that, digital marketing. So yeah, this is awesome. And the same CTA at the bottom, good stuff. Some kind of AI page. Artificial intelligence and marketing. A nice kind of piece of data there just to kind of get you hooked into the copy as Google, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn battle for the lion's share of advertising dollars. Okay, so I think this page is all about just pretty much why you should be using AI. Yeah. Looks like they did their own little study here. Yeah, it's pretty much why marketing agencies need this. But the thing is, right at the top of the page, I was kind of confused. Like, I don't really know what this page is about. So I'd probably move one of those keywords or phrases like, why do digital marketing agencies need AI? Or how can they benefit from AI? How can they scale with AI? Just to make it a little bit more obvious about this page. But I think it's good because a lot of agencies might not know that, and then it's good to have a resource to kind of explain, here's all the benefits, here's the ROI, we have our own study. So kind of just quickly looking at this, I think it's pretty solid, and it leads into all of their product features. So that's really good as well. But the only thing I'd really change, just at a quick glance, just fix the header here and make it a little easier to understand what I'm actually kind of learning. All right, company. About Morpheo. We're on a mission to help marketers be more awesome, effective, and happy. I like that. Good branding and kind of shows their values and personality, which is usually missing from a lot of companies. So you can do that. Love it. History. Nice. So building one of the fastest growing marketing and tech companies in North America. Good social proof. Our founders. Okay, I like that they're showing kind of the history of it and kind of learn about them and feel that connection. We believe that creativity and automation will be equally embraced by marketing winners of the future. So kind of also showing their values and really what they're about. And it looks like they got the team, going through their experience, their background, more authority and social proof, credibility. You know that this tool is made by people that know their stuff and they're good and they're passionate about it and they're really trying to change the industry and be disruptive. So yeah, the whole team here, love it. Great stuff. Okay, start your free trial. Always have that CTA. Every single page, no matter if it's an about page, you know, a blog, it should lead to something that gets them deeper in the funnel. So this is really good. And then features. So I'm guessing this is what we were looking at on the home page. It's going to lead us deeper into the website, I believe. So it looks like a very similar setup to the home page. Just not loading. Okay. So reduce manual work, PPC automation tools for agencies. Okay, interesting. So they're making it more about PPC on this page. It doesn't kind of line up with the home page because they also mention SEO and whatnot. So maybe we can say PPC marketing and SEO automation tools for agencies. That way it kind of aligns with what we got on the home page. It's very specific in terms of what you get, but it's also very specific for who it's for. So if you're an agency and you need help with those things, you instantly click with it and you're going to read more of the copy. Better manage ad budgets and reduce time analyzing Google, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Microsoft ad data. So I like that it's just, once again, that time savings proposition. You're going to essentially do better work on these advertising platforms in less time. And then I believe, yeah, so this is all the same copy from the homepage. So everything I said there will apply here. Same CTA, love it. Audit your PPC budgets in minutes and save hours. So saving time, that's the big kind of benefit here. Updated daily. Morpheo pulls the media spend from each one of your platforms to forecast performance and calculate opportunities for improvement. So yeah, essentially you're going to have better campaigns in less time. I like that. Learn more about the PPC budget. So they have a specific page for that. Okay. Receive alerts for overspending and underspending. I think there's a good opportunity just to kind of target the pain point around this, that if you overspend, then you're just wasting ad budget that could have been spent on something that is going to make your company grow. But if you underspend, you're just missing out on opportunities and competitors are getting ahead. A lot of this, from what I'm seeing, there's like not massive changes, but just good opportunities to improve it very slightly. Same with the segments. I would say something along the lines of targeting customers and groups that are going to drive the most revenue with your ad budget and, preventing spending money on those audiences that don't do anything, just end up wasting your budget and wasting time while you do find those good segments. Stop working with old data, alerts to failures, mistakes, opportunities, and trends faster and more accurately than humanly possible. I think that's pretty good because if you're running a marketing agency, you're human. You can only do so much when you're analyzing data, and it usually just takes you away from the creative work and, client acquisition, helping your clients. So I like that a lot. And they always have that kind of tailored CTA. Learn more about anomalies, learn more about audience segments. That's really good. Make sure that you, if you want to learn from this, that you definitely tailor call to actions to the individual page and wherever you're linking to. Suggestions to accelerate marketing performance. Yeah, so I would tie the AI thing back into this once again. So AI-powered suggestions that find these different goals and suggestions for performance, advertising, and whatnot based on your individual audience and company. Project results for advertising budget changes. Yeah, okay, so in this section, I would definitely write some copy about how essentially with the forecasting and looking to the future, you can make better decisions before you waste ad budget or before you underspend. But love the images as well. They're showing the product in motion. Receive alerts for competitor SEO changes. Track your competitors' websites and receive alerts when their website changes impact your keywords and SERPs. Increase your keyword rankings, drive more traffic, outrank the competition. Once again, small things we could be doing here to make it better. Stop worrying about losing leads and sales from website downtime. Never send paid traffic to broken pages again. I think they nailed it here. I think this is the kind of copy they should probably have under like every little section. It's just all about kind of avoiding that pain point with the benefit of having that monitoring feature, and then you get a picture too, which kind of gives you an idea of the status, the page, and the SEO score. Love it. Say goodbye to manual reporting, automate reporting and data sharing needs with additional studio connectors. Yeah, I really like that too. Pretty straightforward. You're getting reporting and data that's going to help you essentially save time instead of going through Google Analytics and all that stuff. Testimonials, probably no logo bar, CTA. Love it. I think that's really good. Overall, though, just going through this website so far, I would say really the main things to take away. Definitely nail the above the fold section. I think they do that perfectly on most of the pages. It's really important for SaaS companies and every business for that matter to really elaborate on the features, but also the benefits. So what is it actually going to do for the customer and how does it change their life and benefit them? Using plenty of calls to action, reducing the navigation and the footer so you have less things to do and you guide them towards the conversion. Using images and video to show the product in motion, especially if it's complex like this and you just really understand it and how to use it and get the most out of it. Also note that they use a lot of social proof, helping over 2,000 companies across 81 countries. They use their testimonials pretty much on every single page. They have the logo bar as well, so lots of credibility, lots of authority, lots of trust. And I like that they use a pretty similar flow on every page, like you saw on the features, the home page, even going to the about page. It's all about pretty much showing what the company is all about, their values, how it's going to translate into the customer's life and how it benefits them. In this case, it looks like agency owners. And then of course leading to that call to action, which is start your free trial. So I love the consistency and all that. I think just some overall critiques. There's probably some places I located that they could just elaborate more on the copy. There are some short sections on the pricing page which probably elaborate on what each plan gives you and the differences between the three. But besides that, this is a really solid website. There's just always those little minutiae you could test and fix for better conversions and performance. But if you'd love to see more copywriting breakdowns, learn more about copywriting strategies, methods, and theories, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and also let me know in the comments what kind of videos you'd like to see in the future. I'm always loving to take recommendations and ideas. But other than that, feel free to also go into the description and get more resources and learn more about copywriting on my website. But other than that, I will see you in the next video.